Alright, we're all set up, even though I don't like that these chains are actually touching the floor. That's so sketchy, but that's the length that they have. I can't do anything about that. Then I'm borrowing my parents' truck, and that only means one thing. Today I'm picking up my new project car, so let's go pick it up. And we made it back here at JDM Orlando to go pick up that nice beautiful RX7 right there in the corner. Not the white truck, the RX7 behind it. Move the car out here. We have a jumper pack on it because last time I was fixing it, the alternator belt kind of flew off. So we got no alternator right now, so we just have to like get it on the trailer with just this booster pack. All right, time to get in this tiny little thing. It's so weird getting in from the other side. It's gonna take a minute to get used to. So I got the stock factory Mazda key. I went ahead and bought one of those cool rotary keys for it so I can have a spare. Alright, neutral. Got it. Starts right up. Alright.
Alberto's trying to get out of this car.
Well, the U-Haul dollies, the fender comes off on this side, but it doesn't come off on the other side, so it's not Japanese car friendly. This is worse than NASCAR. Alright, gotta put this stuff back in. This is my favorite part. I can't wait to polish his taillights. I always wanted an RX7 with the S5 taillights to have the circles on them. It's gonna look so neat. And then even though it has an RXR exhaust, I'm probably gonna chop those mufflers off to see what it sounds like. Definitely gonna have to go. They're legitimate RSR, look, and they're all like rusty looking. I don't know. I should probably either sell them, or I don't know if anybody wanna buy that thing though. All right, got this thing inspected. Now we just gotta drive back to the shop to drop it off, and then I had to drive back to Claremont to drop off the truck and trailer, then back to the shop to do some more for Adam. Just play Mission Impossible trying to get the car out of the trailer. Hardest thing ever. The passenger door does not open, and since the car's right-hand drive, of course my U-Haul fender will not fold the way that this one folds on the actual driver's side. So I couldn't open a door. This one could barely open, so I have to use a hanger stick to open the passenger door, because the passenger door did not open either from the outside, so I have to open it by cracking the door open a little bit and using a broomstick with some like needle nose, like they're like 90-degree needle nose, and actually open the handlebar, then climb to the passenger side, get on the other side, and back the car off. And I got it over there. I didn't record the whole process, but I owe you guys a sound clip. It sounds pretty good, but I can't wait to straight pipe this thing and make it actually rotary loud. Alright, here we go. Let's see how long it takes to crank up. Look at that. And it's even running with no alternator on the front, it's just a battery. Doesn't sound too bad. I'm gonna do a behind the car sound clip. Put this all the way back here. And that should be good enough. Alright, now I gotta go to Claremont, drop off the trailer and the truck, and then come back to work on Adam's car. I believe we're working on the Chaser tonight, but by the way I post this video, it's already gonna be like 2 days after that. So yeah, you guys will know that already. Made it back home. I got to drop this car off and then take the Jeep back to the warehouse. I am so glad I'm avoiding all of that traffic on the way back. That's so I've also got the perfect thing that just came in the mail for the RX7. It's the best and coolest key ever made. So you have a rotary rotor on your key. I can make a nice copy of this. This will be the coolest key ever. So I have a feeling this is gonna be my favorite key that I ever own, or my most favorite key that I ever own. I have the RX7 parked here, but I cannot move it yet because the alternator belt, well, it flew off in the last video. So today I have to install a new belt, which I have right here. I have a nice Gates belt, but I have a nicer alternator here, double belts, and a new pulley and a plug for the RX7, but I don't know if I should just put that on and get it running, or should I just go ahead and install the bigger alternator that I got in store for it. Now I got this nice new belt that I can put on the car. That way I can actually run it around and move it. It'll move on its own. Because right now I got a battery and it doesn't really work well with just battery. On my previous video of the RX7, you saw the belt when I revved it. The belt just like, whoop, it flew off. So I have to kind of like take a couple things apart so I can get to it. It so happens that it's a belt all the way in the back. So I have to remove the fan clutch. I have to remove the power steering belt. And looks like I'm gonna also have to remove the AC belt and this air and the air pump belt. It looks like it turned out I didn't have to take the clutch fan off at all. Just let the belt right through. Like I put it on one of these pockets and then spin the fan and got the belt all the way through. It does kind of suck that the belt that I got happens to be a little bit longer, so it's fully tightened now, but it's almost maxed out. And then the alternator was hitting against the strut tower bar, so I had to remove it. But now we got that. You just gotta connect the battery, kind of snug it in there, and then we're gonna see if we can start this bad boy. So it's a perfectly cold start, so it hasn't been starting like a day or since yesterday. So let's see if it starts right up. Oh wait, shit. Oops. Really? Why won't it idle? Oh, and it died again. Really, car? Come on. There we go. It lives. And the bell doesn't seem to be wobbling anymore. Well, car runs now. I think next I should probably attempt to start cleaning the car up because it's pretty dirty and the paint, like, this car needs paint so bad. I gotta do something about that later. But enough with that. Tomorrow I gotta go to the rotary event. It's gonna be a rotary day at OSW. So no more on this. I gotta get back to work. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'll record some cool footage from the rotary event and see a lot of Dorito powered cars over there. There's gonna be cars in the 6 seconds. That's gonna be pretty cool.